Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on when or where you're watching this from. My name is AJ. This is Meg. Welcome to episode 128 of the Code Crown Podcast. We are live once again. This time, watching along with Digimon Ghost Game episode 4, the Doll'S Manor. So this is our first proper Halloween themed episode, and hi Iker, thanks for joining in, appreciate it. Pedja, thanks for joining in, much appreciated. Where's the mic? The mic. Bum 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 bum.
Okay.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, we're good. So, look, you guys know how this works at this point. We're gonna have some banter, we're gonna go back and forth, we're gonna watch and react to the episode, and we're just gonna have a good time about it. But this time we're just a bit spookier. I don't know.
Our good friend,
Oh yeah, we talked about this last week. So, Meg went ahead and carved a turnip for Halloween, but I turned off the light. Really set it up.
I think just turning off the ring light might help first.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, look at him. There's our carved turnip. The origin of the jack-o'-lantern was turnips. Was a mask really wise? I think so. I think I can be heard.
Can he be heard? Let us know.
Yeah, I guess the chat will tell me otherwise, but yeah, bright lights. I never did turn my light on, did I?
No, you did not.
Bang.
No wonder I look so shiny.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna him out because, you know, fire and technology.
Oh, those patches from those wet patches from my shower. Whoops. oh no.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, I think I'll turn the ring light back off just to hide those for a bit. Oh boy. As you can see, we're totally prepared. Although we kind of are kind of getting there. We do have treats, we have popcorn, even Wormmon's dressed up. Look at this! Look at this! Isn't it fun? So even Wormmon's getting into the holiday spirit, so it's the most wonderful time of the year. And we do have the evolution theme for Ghost Game was released. Sweet. And thank you for joining in, Justin. Yami, good to see you as always. Iker, we did say hi. Maybe you missed it, but
I typed it.
oh, okay, cool. So don't
Hi,
worry,
Iker.
I don't think we've forgotten anybody, but we hope you're all having a very wonderful, very spooky Halloween. Even for the occasion, I got out some spooky cards. So we have Ghostmon, we have Candlemon, we have Bakumon. Yeah, we have some spooky trading cards to go along with this episode. Pumpkinmon and Noble Pumpkinmon on the screen. Kumon is here. Oh god, she's gonna kill us all. Run! So.
Oh, that's the viewers.
That's the viewer count. Yeah, I decided to hurt my self-esteem by putting a viewer count in the corner. We'll see how well this works out. I hope you can breathe under the mask. Oh, there's plenty, like, all these holes? Plenty, and then obviously the eye holes. So, I'm good. I'll get a bit sweaty, but yeah, that's about it. So, it might come off during the episode. Maybe I'll just ditch it now before we start. But I wanted to do something for the occasion, right? I've had a foam chainsaw back there that I forgot about. So,
It's Mei-chan.
it's Mei-chan. Mei-chan! The demon cat. Oh. Was expecting an Undertaker. God, no, I can't do that anymore. Hold on. You can see why I wear the mask, right? Alright. So look, we hope you're having a wonderful weekend and a very spooky day today. But I do think it's time to ditch this. And let's get on with the show then, shall we? Would I like to match Wormon? No, I'm good. I'm horny enough as it is. Wait.
Nobody else could see what I was holding up there.
Okay, devil horns. Devil horns. For context, I'm devilish enough. Saved it. Right. Oh boy. No, I'm good. So we have popcorn. We have treats.
Do we have chocolate?
Do we have chocolate for Gamamon? We do have chocolate for Gamamon. Sorry, Wormmon. But
Wormmon is guarding the popcorn.
we have chocolate for Gamamon. I look like a meme with that mask. Well. I think the hexagon is too small to be cropped and turned into memes. Not that I'm encouraging that. Please don't. But we do. We have treats. Would you like your fingers? Yeah, skeleton fingers. You know, Army of the Dead and all that. Your bourbons?
No, for them back.
No? Okay. And you know, the staple jellies. So.
Would you like a bite of my turnip?
No, do you know what? I would not like a bite of turnip.
You don't like turnip?
I do like turnip, I just don't like raw turnip that's had a candle sitting in it. Touche.
This was really difficult. Like, someone said you'd have to have arms like Arnold Schwarzenegger to carve this out, and I was like, yep, but it's less gross than a pumpkin.
Yeah, it's less what, gooey than a pumpkin?
Pumpkin is just all rings and...
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, we did promise that we would carve a turnip for this stream, and thank you to Meg for doing that. So, thank you. Really appreciate the
You're welcome. Stick with our traditions.
Yeah. Right. Wormon's in his devil horn mode. I have the Psycho. Yeah, I do. I have the Psycho for Gamamon. The champion. Alright. So, are we ready to go then? We'll, I have Crunchyroll booted up here. I'm gonna start off the episode. We haven't had a dedicated Halloween episode since the one in Augumon. Right, Adventure 2020 didn't have one. Kizuna obviously wasn't the right time of year, and that's been kind of it between releases. So I'm really looking forward to this having a dedicated Halloween episode, and I hope the same is for Christmas. I hope it's a better Christmas episode than the Augumon one, sure, because that was an episode.
Yeah.
So, you know, these themed episodes, because of the way the schedule lines up, I want more of that. So hopefully this is good. Lots of costumes, lots of Digimon in costumes. That's always fun. Doggos in costumes, yeah. Hey, Sleek, thanks for joining in. Ever thought Pumpkinmon would ever look creepy to me after seeing this? Oh, well, I'm looking forward to seeing what's what then. Yeah, right, so let's do it. So if you're watching along with us, boot up the episode and let's get to it then.
You're delighted.
The Doll'S Manor.
Doll.
Anyway, let's go. So we have the Funimation cast doing his action. It's so unclear. I'm trying really hard not to sing along with the theme song because it's the sub goal. If we hit 7K, I'll do either Butterfly or Faction.
Right, the other one I'll do when we hit 8k. I think that's a fair compromise. So
that sounds
we'll do one if we hit 7, and I'll do the other if we hit 8. So like and subscribe, share the tapes, get your friends in. Let's blow this up. The goal is always 10, but you gotta build up. Got my snacks, so I'm ready for more faction. Good.
Yeah. I think I'll ever get over the name of this band, though.
And the bot went off promoting the 7k. The 7k goal. So
nice.
thank you, bot. Much appreciated.
No curls on my wig.
I still love green Digimon. I don't know, just the Triceratops with railguns. You just can't go wrong with that sort of design.
Oh, not pretty quickly.
Yeah, the follow-up one? Yeah, that's weird. There should have been a 5-minute interval before that went off. Weird. Anyway. You lower your foot. Your pivot. The dance class? That or it's a yoga class. Yeah, true. This episode could have been so much. Way to 11.
Cute.
Yeah. Building up that horror movie suspense already. I do dig it. Brilliant. And one's missing.
Yeah, buddy.
Just pulling him into my closet or what?
Magic here.
Amazing. You're gonna sing Butterfly on 7k. Butterfly or Faction?
At the time?
At the time, yeah. We'll do a poll for that at the time. Hey, it's Rory. Oh, is he just realized? He's just standing there like a giant teddy?
Oh?
It's the baby! So many weirdos!
Give out lots of candy.
Yeah! Choco! Turkey
or treatment!
Kaiju. Oh! What the?
Dear.
Did he just open Digiquartz? Hero, what did you do? Aww. Well, that was the trick, I guess. Mine doesn't do that. If I press the buttons enough, do I get to do that? And where's my portal? Ooh, popcorn.
Turn.
She's just getting free labor out of him. Have some backbone, hero. Stand up for yourself. You'll really do anything.
It's just easier that way.
Oh, hold on. Halloween and Kyoshiro? That's gotta be hilarious.
He was like that with the teacher as well.
Oh, yeah.
The teacher asked him to lift some boxes or Oh.
Well, she's dead.
Gone. I used to.
Yeah.
And I was afraid my turnip would catch fire.
It shouldn't be funny just seeing him getting dragged away. Oh, 2 down. Huh. I gotta say this is so much trouble. He knows how the functions work? I spread online, give the various Digimon. Okay, this checks out. We're actually getting plot. Well, not plot, backstory, right? So that's good.
Oh. I'm Goro Sensei.
Evolve over a long period of time. That's always been a thing, natural evolution. Just being assigned to a kid speeds it up. Artificial virus. Hello, D-Reaper or Leviathan.
That was my first thought. A virus spread. Oh, it's Leviathan. Okay.
Oh, fun. So Ghost Game is the Applemon sequel we never knew we were getting, huh?
Uh-oh.
Just a prank, bro. I do like that we're getting backstory. That's good. Oh!
Oh.
Oh! Oh, that's gross. Like, the implications of it.
Sorry, turnip.
And hollow out our skulls.
You know the way there's vampire pumpkins?
Mm.
Let's do turnips,
Vampire turnips? Oh god.
because they were the first jack-o'-lantern.
That's true. Uh-oh. Okay. I like that scene a lot. Because it's very episode 1 with the Clockmon and just that opening scene.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't Jack Skellington a Digimon yet? Technically Noble Pumpkinmon? Also, hey Desmond, thanks for joining in.
They could be brothers.
Yeah.
He's possessing this other AI then?
I
Or-
think so. So is this going to be a Mummymon situation where he thinks he's doing a good thing? And he's just confused? Or do we think Pumpkinmon here is like, just...
I need to see.
Hey Jackie, thanks for joining in. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Wow, we're not doing the horror trope of splitting the group up. Lovely. Of course you're going to be the decoy hero, of course. So confused he commits murder. Silver Siwa, thank you for joining.
Hello. Your count.
Well, I mean, people are probably just coming in and dropping out, and all good. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's Jed! Not our precious Cosmo-kun! Candlebon!
Ooh.
Yay!
You want some more?
Yes. Huh. Is that a neck crack? Oh.
I want to see it from his
Oh
perspective.
yeah. I was thinking the same thing. It would be awesome to see it from Hero. Oh!
Oh!
Holy crap! Bad vibes. Okay.
Oh,
Well, you passed. You
mutants.
didn't. Pumpkinmon failed the vibe check.
How did that pumpkin smash like it was like pottery?
Dramatic effect. Oh, Kakimon. Okay. Use of the functions for battle advantage? Sweet.
Didn't you know?
You didn't know about the invisibility. Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, that's right, Pumpkinmon is a perfect level. The analyzer screen is awesome, though.
Are we gonna feel bad for him now?
I hope not. He's a very twisted idea of friendship. So this is probably not going to be an evil. This is probably another Mummymon situation. Which I'm fine with, but it seems we're getting 1 week in evil Digimon, 1 week in misunderstood Digimon.
Yeah, I kind of hope he's just evil for.
Yeah.
He's confused, but he doesn't.
Tornado. Isn't that Terriermon's attack?
Oh, cuddles.
Aww.
Those mannequins.
Yeah. Oh.
So mean.
Yeah, says the guy stabbing people in the face. Evolution! Let's go!
Pumpkins aren't made of glass.
Pumpkins aren't made of glass. The Terriermon's is the Petty Twister. Oh, okay, so it's a reference. Okay, that's cute.
You're so... I don't want to stab you in the face anymore.
We're way too forgiving. I don't want a pumpkin head.
Really, but
Not really, yeah. Don't, Well, okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's over. It was good.
Hmm.
It's probably the weakest of the 4 episodes.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know,
It
it's
wasn't in it at all.
huh? Yeah, Kyoshiro wasn't in it at all. I expected Kyoshiro to be at least shown having a meltdown because, you know, it's a day of spirits.
Showing up with 10,000
10,000 charms or something.
charms around him.
Yeah. That's I don't know if I like that or not. No, I don't. I want more
No.
Kyoshiro, please.
This image alone.
Yeah, that image
Credits,
alone
that-
in the credits. Like, that should have been him this episode. You know, oh, the demons are out to get me. But no, he just wasn't there. Rude. Seeing a white snake will improve your luck with money. Or so the saying goes. Ah, Jellymon! Holy crap! Yo! Let's fucking go! This makes up for it. We're getting a Kyoshiro and Jellymon episode next week. Totally makes up for him not being here. Look at her!
As long as he panics.
Kotalmon. Damn, okay. Fine anger. Okay. Kami no Ikari. I thought Ikari was like Hikari. Okay. Divine anger it is. Okay, so what did we think?
I liked it. I did. I just... No, and I like that we got a little...
Yeah. Distinct lack of champion so far. Yeah, Clockmon, is it... Augumon perfect? Omimon was perfect. Rackmon was child. And Pumpmon was perfect level. Japanese Pumpmon and English Pumpkinmon. Like, it was a fine, fillery, thematic episode, right?
It was a good Halloween episode. Wasn't quite.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was a good Halloween.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean there. It was a good Halloween themed filler episode. You know, and Goramon, you know, explaining about AI creating Digimon. It's good because we're getting some plot in the filler, or you know, backstory at least. So that's nice. But I wouldn't be in a rush to watch this one again.
I mean, it was, like I always say, it's cute. Like all the shenanigans. Horrible.
Oh yeah, when he's stabbing people in the face, yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
No, like the
That's
fact
so
he was
cute.
like he was dragging them in corners, like it wasn't like
Yeah, dragging
they
them
weren't
behind.
just magicked into the corner. You actually saw him going, oh no.
Yeah, okay, look, that was fun. Yeah, that was fun. But I don't know, like this is definitely the weakest of the 4 episodes. Pumpkinmon himself was fine. It was nice seeing Candlemon and Akakimon. The pencil one, I think it's called Akakimon. K-A-K-I-mon. I think. But but it's I could understand why people don't like this episode. It's the worst episode it's the worst episode so far.
So far, yeah.
You know.
But it's still pretty good.
Yeah, which it's still really fun. Like, I mean, the Crunchyroll mascot has popcorn too. But yeah, I like Ruri and Hiro bantering about the different functions of the Digivice was nice. Seeing the Digivice actually have different functions, like being able to turn the monsters invisible, or summon the digital world.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Now it looks more like the Digiquartz from Cross Wars Part 3, but yeah, okay. But like again, it's a functionality that was used for battle purposes, for strategy, and being able to face Pumpkinmon directly because he couldn't materialize. And I do like that in a way because it ties back into Drachmon last week and his desire to be materialized, so he could troll people properly. So I do appreciate that. Pencils, a staple Halloween item. Yeah.
Love getting a pencil in my trick-or-treat bag.
Hey, right? Yeah, you know. Yeah, blood in the preview for next week is interesting. Do we think that's Kyoshiro's hand with the bandages off?
Maybe.
Or has someone just been shanked? Yeah, like Angoramon, Angora Sensei was.
Angora Sensei, yeah.
Yeah, that was great. Him explaining like AI, the Digimon, natural evolution, all like that kind of stuff is really good. Leek says this episode is the weakest for me, and like that's fair.
Yeah,
like it's the
same.
4th episode, and it's a thematic filler. I don't mind it for that because there was some attempt to keep it within the plot with the digital world and showing the functions of the Digivice and all that stuff.
It wasn't just Halloween for Halloween.
Yeah, it wasn't just Halloween for Halloween's sake, exactly. Like the show seems to be running on our timeline. So it's Sunday, October 31st here. It's Sunday, October 31st in show. And that seems to be a thing going even on the episodes previous, where that'll have to stop eventually, because that'll just get in the way of the writing eventually. But it's a neat idea that like our clocks are kind of aligned in a way. I don't think anyone's saying it in an insulting kind of way.
Yeah, like it's out of a very, very, very strong group.
Yeah.
Like when we say it's the weakest, it's still up here.
Yeah, you know, like it's not like it's a 1 out of 5 or anything like that.
5 out of 5.
But it's not a 5 out of 5. No, I would say 3.
Not know that?
I suppose so, and then the chat seem Hedja says 3.5, and that like that's valid. I think that's a very valid score. So okay.
If our clocks are synchronized, then I blame Clockmon.
Yeah, right. Please, listen while I get the display capture up so we can put the scores up on screen.
Sorry, this is just a popcorn.
So I hope you guys liked my background. Oh, I can't really show it off properly.
No.
I'll pop it on screen in a minute. It's a very spooky Digimon one. Okay. So there we go. How is that looking on preview? Just okay, cool. It's fine. It's not just a mirrored. Okay. So no.
Firefox is still a thing.
Firefox is still a thing. I after the trouble Chrome used to give me, I refuse to run it now if I can avoid it.
Opera for the people still say for the win.
Now. So, Yami says, I hope for a strong Kyo episode next week. So do I.
Oh, same.
Like, it's going to be his episode. He's meeting Jellymon for the first time. I want this. I'm secretely hoping that this is the best episode of the 5. So, like, for that to happen, I have to rank it like a 6 out of 5. You know, it has to, like, I want this episode to come in swinging. But
before you start organizing, 5+ on it. Remember which one?
5+, yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why was this called the Doll'S Manor? Or no dolls?
The Pumpkinmon puppet dolls?
Manor, it was a school.
They were turning the children into dolls? Yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah, the episode title makes no sense.
No.
I'm trying to justify it, and you're right. The Doll'S Manor just doesn't work. Like, it's a creepy sounding title, but that's kind of it. But I suppose I wonder what Jellymon will sound like. That's the other thing. I'm really looking forward to hearing Jellymon's voice as well. Jacko Skelligmon needs to be Pumpkinmon's mega. I know, Noble Pumpkinmon is fine. Okay. Right, so favorite character this week for me. Do you know what? You can go first on that one because I really don't know.
I did like.
Yeah, I mean him stabbing people in the face was, and then dragging them. You know, manipulating the hologram robot thing, dragging people behind the curtain. Like, I got a good out of us.
Yeah.
And then the stabbing people in the face ish.
And like, while I didn't exactly enjoy the whole, they're all forgiving and suddenly he has human friends and happy
like
ending.
That needs to stop.
Yeah.
Like that.
But in saying that, he was adorable when he was really happy about it.
Yeah.
So
like that's another thing. Like before I grade the episode properly, that needs to stop, or it needs to come back and bite them in the ass soon, because Clockmon ran away. They let Drachmon go, and we saw, well, he just didn't learn his lesson. He went, screw you guys, I've got more eyes, I'm fine. I'm not saying every episode has to end with a monster being deleted, but the episodes have to stop being power of friendship endings.
Yeah, they while they don't want focus on, they were saying they prefer or they like that there's other ways of dealing with it. But sometimes violence is the answer.
Sometimes violence is the answer.
Don't put that on a t-shirt.
Meg 2022.
2021 though.
Yeah, well. Fair enough. Right. It's a shocker they remember Devas are a thing, and the lesser ones at that. If you think stabbing people in the face is fun, you're crazy.
No, I think pumpkins stabbing pumpkins in the there just happen to be people inside those pumpkins.
Hey, Juno, thank you for joining in, and happy Halloween to you also. Thank you so much.
I've missed that.
No worries. So,
Says, I bet she sounds like Offmon.
I can't get into that because Meg has not met Augumon yet, so I can't get into that just for spoilers. But it's funny how this week Battlegamon's Sore Shot actually did look like it did damage. Yeah, that was good. Like seeing Pumpkinmon with like the burn marks on his face. That like battle damage was at least a thing. So yeah. Pumpkin face are people too, you know. Bless. Right then.
Are you not able to window cap?
Well,
It's like you can.
yeah, well I was trying to oh, window capture, right. Okay, let me do display capture then. And I'll just pull up window capture. Nope. I guess store app. Nope. No. Okay, so we can't window capture the document. That's stupid. Hero almost got stabbed in the eye. Yeah, that was like because like at that scene we were like, yeah, I want to see this from Hero's perspective, and then suddenly like the knife is here.
Yeah, right between his eyes.
Right between his eyes. I'm like, okay, maybe not anymore. Maybe I don't want to see that anymore. But window capture, video capture. Like that's video. I'll put it back on display capture. It's fine because we're only gonna have the document up at the moment. Oh. Okay. So, would you say Pumpkinmon is your favorite character this week?
Yes.
Okay. And
Better.
right, and what score would you give the episode then?
3.
3? Yeah, I think a 3 is fair, and I think I'll do the same.
I feel like being mean because it goes 5.5, 4.53.
Your score. Yeah, well, I mean, like mine are like the scores are going down as well, but you know, those first 2 episodes were just very strong, and last week's was as well. But just something, I think something about the pacing of last week's episode is what knocked it down. Where this week's episode is just, it's a filler with while it has some tense moments, particularly that guy at the start. Like, you know, it has a very kid loves horror movie vibe going for it. It doesn't do anything to progress the story.
Yeah.
You know, like
it's an episode like next year we might go through Halloween episodes from whatever show. Yeah. But you wouldn't just go, I'm in the mood to watch this episode.
Yeah, that's it. You know, like
unless it was the season 4.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't be in a rush to go back and watch this one again. But next week we're gonna meet Kyoshiro and Jellymon properly, and I hope I'm not putting the cart before the horse on my wants and feelings for that one. So, but my favorite character this week? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to say Augumon again.
If he was.
No, I mean, like him being like, oh yeah, I actually know how stuff works. I think was fun. Like him knowing how the invisibility thing on the Digivice worked. Although his explanation of, oh yeah, I realized it when I was materialized. How? How did you figure out hit top button twice and bottom button to confirm would turn you invisible again? Like,
Maybe it's a thing when the...
I'm gonna go Pumpkinmon as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, Streamlabs bot deleted it.
Oh.
Question was timed out. No.
Oh, long messages?
Hmm.
That wasn't a long message to
That's not a
Streamlabs.
long
It was like 3 lines. Sorry, Justin. Streamlabs is the Streamlabs bot is being finicky, I suppose. But let me turn the display capture off now,
Okay.
and I'll show off my background properly. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. You know, because it's the most wonderful time of the year. Check that out.
Very nice.
Yeah, I found it on Twitter. So it'll be in my retweets. So hint, hint. Anyway, but I do love it. I mean, you've got Augumon, Pumpkinmon, Witchmon, Ghostmon, and Sistermon Noir. It's really fun, I think. But Fleet gives it a low 3.
Should read out just.
Yeah, give us that over here, and I'll read Justin's message that Streamlabs was mean about. So Justin said, during the time when Gamamon was caught in Clockmon's time thing, was it implied that Gamamon was going to evolve into Doll'S Gamamon if Hero didn't stop it? I'd have to go back and look at it again to be sure on that one. But it did seem very like he was getting very uncontrollable. Like his anger, Gamamon's anger was very. Maybe if Hero didn't step in, maybe Gamamon would have lost control. See, that's the other thing. I'm really curious to see how Doll'S Gamamon figures into this.
Yeah.
You know, so it's quite possible, Justin. I love that Streamlabs deletes the message and then times them out for a second.
1 second.
1 second, sure. Yami says a filler with actual story threads is always a plus, and then just a pointless filler for the sake of a pause. Yeah, I get that. Like a filler episode just for the sake of having to, because you've been given 50 episodes to publish, and you don't, and your story might not fit into 5 of those.
Yeah.
So you just do the beach episode or something. Yeah, no, I would agree with Yami there. A filler episode with actual plot points are good, and that's kind of what we got here. The you know, for the couple of moments where we had Angora Sensei, but Ruri was weak this episode considering we met her last week and was fun. Yeah, and I don't.
I was hoping she'd be a bit more brave. Like, I know she was gonna.
She was too busy bossing Hero around.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was like the. I mean, she was the decoy for,
Yeah.
you know, even though Hero said he'll be the decoy. She was the decoy for this episode. So I'm hopeful. What I am kind of hoping on is because at the same time, like it's episode 4. It's not like it's episode 20 and we're sort of going, okay, get to the point.
Yeah.
You know, I would like this to be sort of built upon. You know, so it'll, you know, so Ruri, you know, she was all pomp and vinegar at the start. Oh, I want to meet these hologram ghosts. And then, as it was said in the comments section last week, oh god, no, I don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
And then maybe just slowly we build her back up.
Yeah.
That could be fun, but you don't want to spend 40 episodes doing it at the same time, if that is what they're going for. I don't think they'll turn her into like a damsel character. No, I don't think they will.
I feel like
Yeah, but that's what
He's the damsel character.
Kyotaro was going to be the damsel character, you know. Yeah. So I don't think we really have anything to worry about yet with Rory's development. But if we're saying this in another 20 weeks' time, oh boy.
Yeah.
You know, because then it's basically cemented. You know, unless she gets some sort of, I don't want to say redemption arc later in the latter half of the show, but look, as long as the show doesn't forget her like 2020 forgot Sora, I'll be happy. And that's going to be kind of hard to do when you only have 3 of them. So, the never meet your hero trope. Yeah, a little bit of that. Yeah, a little bit of that. Probably not exactly what they were going for, but definitely a little bit of that. Justin says, I even read about Gulas Gamamon. He sounded vicious for a dark evolution. Important Skull Greymon. Well, see, Skull Greymon is always going to be just a big monster that just smashes and slams. And that's because he's a big skeleton with a rocket on his back. That's enough.
Back?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh no, he has a big orange rocket on his back. Oh, it has teeth and everything.
Oh.
You know, like how Metal Greymon's nipple missiles, like that, but orange.
Oh, I just remember skeleton part.
Yeah.
I don't remember the rest.
Well, that's fair. So,
sorry.
nipple missiles. Sorry.
Nipple missiles. Yeah.
So, what was I saying? Skull Greymon. Yeah. So he's just a big skeleton, right? So that kind of works. But because Gulos Gamamon just looks like one of the other Gamamon evolutions, he's probably closer to Betel Gamamon in terms of form. You know, because Chaos Gamamon looks more like a Vmon evolution to me. It looks a lot like XV. And then Bison Gamamon, the Triceratops with the railguns. You know, so Gulos is the closest to the evolution that we've seen so far. So my thought is, if he's like going to be the villain of the arc, does that mean Gamamon undergoes a heel turn? For some respect, he loses control of himself. He actually goes kaboom. And that's where Gulos comes from.
Yeah.
Or is it going to be a split personality thing, or is the data going to break off and become its own thing? It's
interesting.
Yeah, but because he's the closest to Betel, who we do see is like cognitive compared to Skull Greymon. A cognitive villain is always going to be better and scarier than a villain that just roars and shouts, because you get depth out of that. And if they do Gulos Gamamon properly, whatever properly is, not millennium, is what properly is. You know, yeah, I would say he could very well have the Gamamon sugar crashes from the chocolate.
Speaking of,
oh yeah,
my jelly.
we never did have. Yeah, we got all this chocolate in and just ate popcorn for the stream. So, but yeah, so I think like Gulos Gamamon has all the potential to be more vicious for a dark evolution because he'll be a cognitive one. Now, watch me be completely wrong on that, and he just roars and scratches at things.
Yeah.
And I'll be very sad if that happens.
Yeah, I hope he's.
Yeah, Gulos Gamamon is in the poster. I don't have it built into OBS anymore because I'm on the new PC now rather than the old potato laptop. So I don't have the poster that I can pull up, but he is. You can see his eyes are on like the top of the poster, sort of looking down. And the start guide for the show has him in silhouette, his full body in silhouette. Although that could be Betel, because Betel has a big scarf as well. But it looks more cloaky in the start guide. So it's Gulos Gamamon will be like a Venom. it could be like a devil on the shoulder kind of thing. Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, if Gulas Gamamon turns into it becomes like this devil on the shoulder kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, I'd be down.
good.
I'd be down for that. That's actually very good if true, or if that's how it pans out. But that's what I like about a new show. It's all this theorizing. Oh, speaking of. Right, you go to battle. So, sorry, my Digivice went off. So, I can picture Gizmo now. Gizmo. Don't feed it after midnight. Is that a rule with Gamamon? Are we allowed to? Can we
No
not?
chocolate after midnight.
No chocolate after midnight. But oh no, I'm good, thank you. So what else did chat think of the episode, or what else are chat maybe looking forward to based on this episode? And then we'll move into comments from last week.
One thing I did like, they did the evolution, but then when they stopped, he was just over to the side, and then boop, and was Gamamon again.
Yeah. Yeah, the visual effects are quite nice.
That wrote all the information up.
The new analyzer is really sweet. It's a shame we didn't get them for Clockmon and Rackmon now.
Yeah.
Not enough time to, was with this work film for a couple of seconds to play with. Where the last episodes are very so beat.
Yeah.
Get to the point kind of things.
I don't like.
Huh?
Don't like the screen being over on that side. I'm like, this is the camera's here. I'm just.
You just focus there.
I'll just stare at the camera.
God help head tilt. No. So Meg lost a staring contest against the chat. I feel this will be another series where all the adults will be incompetent. That head teacher didn't second guess the notion. For the splay dolls, why did nobody kick them? Don't kick things, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, that teacher. Was it a teacher?
Hero? Like the principal?
Yeah, and Gamamon was chewing on his books, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, are you sure it's an AI?" Instead of what the.
Yeah, what is this? What is this baby dinosaur doing eating my books? But I guess with the invisibility feature having been brought in, there might be less of those sort of wacky hijinks going.
Yeah, they won't be painting him and putting him in the woods.
Yeah. They won't be painting him and putting. Oh gosh, yeah. Let's not do that anymore. Painting him, and putting him in the woods, locking him in a cage. Poor Gilmon.
Yeah.
Adults are always like that now. I don't think Gulu's Gamamon will be a one and done like the other Dark Evolutions. Yeah, like that's it. He's. I think it would be cool if there's always this lingering threat that your partner is going to go crazy and become the final boss of the show. I think that'd be really cool, but it does sap the tension out of things if this goes on for longer than the first arc. Because if they say like if
Sorry.
Gamamon farted in its face. Yeah, that he did. Gamamon. Yeah, we got a fart joke in this episode as well.
We did. I guess that was.
I guess that was a trick.
I guess.
Christ. Rico.
Oh, and here we go.
Thank you. Savers and Tamers had pretty competent adults, yeah. But I don't think this will be one of those. I don't think the adults in this show will be like that. But then again, I mean, Hiro's dad made the Digivice. So, similar to Haru's grandfather.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the Applemon sequel we didn't know we were getting. So many parallels. But, yeah, no, so on back to Gulu's Gamamon there. Him being the villain for the first arc, I think, is a neat idea, because that's still a partner Digimon going rogue, and that being the one you have to take down at the end of an arc. I think that'd be really fun. But if they pull a horror movie, oh god, because this is the horror movie show, they could very well do it like a Freddy or a Jason or a Michael thing where, oh, he's dead, but not really. And then you're just kind of waiting, and I think that kind of sucks the tension out of it, because you're just going, okay, another 15 episodes and he'll come back.
Yeah.
And again, I'm already sick of my Otismon for that, so... Now, granted, it took him 50 odd episodes, you know, before turning up again, but yeah, like, it's a good idea in theory, but I do think because this is going to be like a 50 odd episode anime, I don't think that's good for the show's tension if we're always worried about Gamamon just going rogue again. Unless Hero's able to tame it, and it just becomes another evolution option. Now, I say that, but I also don't want that. Because I also don't like the fact that Hero is going to get at least 3 different evolution routes.
Yeah.
Compared to everyone else's 1. That's main character bias that I don't like.
Yeah.
As cool as the designs are,
I don't want to hate him.
I don't want him to be the Taichi of this show. You know, I'd have been fine with them just sticking with Battle Gamamon, but because Gamma or GB, yeah, all that stuff, they are going to go with the 3, and I can understand from a design perspective why they did that. But it does, unless the other 2 get secondary or tertiary evolution lines, it's a bit sad.
Yeah.
You know, plot twist, he's evil Jedi. Please no.
The goal. That's the...
Oh yeah, and we're only
I
4
feel like-
episodes in, so
yeah, I
I'm
feel
not
like
worried
we
about
need-
that yet.
More introductions, and then...
Yeah, like, let's get Kyoshiro and Jellymon out of the way. Maybe get Angoramon and Jellymon to evolve, and then we start focusing on plot. I don't think 4 episodes in, because Adventure 2020 did that. Episode 5, they threw the plot at us. They didn't do anything with it. It didn't make the quality of the show any better. You know, and again, I'm not harping on that show because I'm done with it, but for comparison to the most recent installment of the anime of this franchise, episode 5 of Adventure 2020, they threw the plot and the backstory at us. It didn't really do anything to bring any sense of urgency to the story, so I don't really think that matters immediately. I think we get Sounds Like Davis. Yeah. Vmon going to X-Vmon, Flamedramon, Lydramon. No. But that's not fair. Because Miyako got Aquilamon, Pulsemon, Shurimon. Iori got Ankylomon, Digimon, Submarimon. They all got 3.
He got them all kind of...
The others got them.
Yeah.
You know, this is the one time I give Daisuke a pass.
Reading back there, that plot twist. That is the final villain.
I could totally see that being a thing.
Yeah.
We haven't had a parent as a villain in a while. So I could see that. Like, Hero's dad is the AI, or it has been corrupted in some respect by the AI.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Hated it.
Yeah,
Or
and then
possessed him.
I could definitely see something like that. I don't think I'd be mad at it. But I could see it being a thing, definitely. Magnadramon? Oh no, Magnadramon is Hikari's dragon. You're thinking of Magnamon, the gold one. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ken got 0 armors, only got Stingmon. Yeah, do you know what? That really, you don't realize how much that sucks until the final episode of 02. Or at least the episode before it. Whichever one Belial Vamdemon shows up in. You don't get how much that sucks for Ken until that episode. Because everybody evolves like 1 billion times. And then it's just Wormmon to Stingmon.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even that we go like XVmon, Stingmon, and then we get Pyildramon, and then we get XVmon and Stingmon again, and we get Dino Beamon, which is the other version. No, it's just Wormmon to Stingmon, and that's it. Because Pyildramon and Imperialdramon might as well just be Daisuke's. Yeah. Okay.
Rico said, how about the other Digimons getting far more flexible abilities to compensate for an evolution?
Yeah, I think that would be fun. Like, you need to do something to not make them feel lesser, right? So, if for every evolution hero unlocks, the other partners unlock a new ability, or they're like Tesla Jellymon, which, Yami, thank you for the Tesla coil reference. I didn't even think of that, so thank you for that. Like Tesla Jellymon learns new abilities or is able to, or gains new powers or something to compensate for not having a secondary or tertiary evolution. Yeah, that'd actually be fine, because they wouldn't feel lesser.
That make Augumon be the strongest in the group. He looks.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's just your powerhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, he punched Hero a bunch of times last week.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah. Gamamon, rah, bang, right in the face. So yeah, definitely, you know, and then Simbra and Goramon as well. You know, we just just keep making the Angoramon powerhouses, and just, yeah, and I do like that abilities idea as well.
That main character will always get more spotlight and more evolution. That it's pretty rare to have all the characters to be equal in character bias. Digimon only.
Staccato? No, because he gets Crimson mode. Let's see. Adventure 01. He and Yamato got Mega only. Nobody else did. 02, Daisuke got a 3rd armor evolution in Magnamon. Staccato got Crimson mode. Nobody else got, like, Sakuyamon didn't get Miko mode or anything. Frontier only has 2 characters, or so you might believe watching Frontier. Frontier likes to pretend it has 5 characters. It doesn't. It has 2. Savers, everybody gets the same power-ups, but the show is built around the main character. Everyone had burst. Yeah, but the show was built around Masaru. So that it's story bias as opposed to power-up bias. Cross Wars. Agiru. I hate to say it. Apamon, everybody got to god level. Haru didn't get any The spoilers kind of not. Haru doesn't supersede anyone else in terms of power level. So, Appmon. God, Appmon doing it right again. We didn't. Oh, yeah, and then we also have Augumon burst mode. Let's not forget about Augumon burst mode. So. The MC could be considered another form since he also fights. We didn't get a Gaomon burst mode. That's true. We also never got a Shine Greymon Mirage Gaugumon fusion. Still salty about that.
I just said, Zero 2 is just bad, sorry, worm.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we have Cyber Sleuth. Wormmon is a precious gem in Hacker's memory as well. Buddy. Cross Wars, and then Cross Wars has everybody just merge into the one Digimon anyway. So, yeah. So Applemon doing it right again. Anyway, back to this show. No, I won't forget Agumon Burst Mode. And 2021 got Alter S. Yeah. Yeah, like Omegamon got another form. This time it didn't involve everybody fusing together like Merciful Mode. But I don't know. I mean, back to this episode. I say back to this episode, but I'm immediately just going to say I'm super looking forward to next week.
Yeah. You mean back to this show? Back
to this show, yeah. Kyoshiro and Jellymon finally getting screen time. I'm really looking forward to seeing how trolly and playful Jellymon is going to be.
Very.
Just based on her character descriptions, it sounds like she's just going to be amazing.
Yeah, and seeing how squeamish and jittery he is, she's just gonna pick on him.
It's like there's a scene in that preview for next week where the Digivice is just floating in the air, and it's clearly going to be Jellymon is holding it up.
Yeah.
But what I would like to know is how did Jellymon know to fetch the Digivice from Hero's room? So that's all going to be really fun to see. And it also looks like we're going to see Jellymon's baby form. Because we also see the smaller forms as well. So that's new, because we didn't get anything like that for Gamamon or Angoramon. So see... a baby Angoramon. Hold on. I might have to do some digging because it's on the Vital Bracelet chip, but there's been no animated version of it yet. So I can show you the Vital Bracelet sprite. Angoramon Jim. I should really put this up on the screen so. SIM cards. No. Oh, Okini Land. Oh, speaking of which, Okini Land, who I ordered my Metabots DIM card from, they shipped that out. So yeah, I'm gonna get to raise a Metabee on this thing. That's fun. All right, here's the evolution line.
It's Puppy.
So pop it up on screen here, and then I'll stick it up in the chat as well, so the chat is out. And bang. So here, that's the baby form, and then that's the baby form. That's the in training form. So far, like it's only sprites, but we don't have them. I don't think we have them animated yet. Oh, phone said no. Oh.
44.
Oh, fun. Oh, I could be wrong. Maybe they did release something, so let me just check Wikimon real quick. I can't see the chat, so if someone has corrected me on this, I'm already looking into it. Have a look.
Justin says, I think the wiki said that Jellymon could put its entire body in head to foot.
Amazing. Jellymon just sounds like she's getting better and better every time. Let's see, Bossamon. Have a look here. Oh, it is animated. Look at that. So,
Puppy.
so it's just Angoramon's head.
Yeah.
It's just his head.
The tail.
with a little fluffy tail. And then Pionmon. Oh my god, that's adorable.
It's making kissy face.
Yeah. Oh, that's adorable. That is adorable. All right, hold on. Let's have a look at Jellymon's then.
Can you guys see all this?
Yeah, they should be able to. Right. So Jellymon evolves from Puyoyomon. So
Aww.
yeah, so I think that's the thing we seen in the trailer. I can reload it. And then that evolves from Puyomon, who is this thing. It looks like a Kurum. Oh my god, why has it got an alien?
I'm not sure how I feel about this one.
It's doing the alien thing. The camera's not up, they can't see me doing that. But it's doing the alien thing. It looks like a baby. It looks like Kurumon though.
Is that its mate? Or
I guess.
I hope so.
I hope so.
It's just a slime.
Yeah. But yeah. So those are the baby forms. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's nice to be.
Looks like a webcam. There you go.
It looks like a webcam. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yami
Oh.
said that.
Yeah. Oh god. Now I can't unsee that.
Yeah.
Neat. Actually, that's that's really good. A soft and sticky slime Digimon that was discovered in the net ocean. Its single lens-like eye lacks emotional expression, so you can't tell what it's thinking. But it drifts through the sky and sea, trying to stick to objects and other Digimon with its tentacles. Once it sticks into something, it emits a tingling static electricity, patchy patchy gas, which is not actually an attack, but seems to be a form of communication unique to Puyomon. When multiple Puyomon stick to each other, their patchy patchy gas becomes more powerful, making it difficult to approach the surrounding air. Okay? The etymology, Puyo Puyo, jelly-like. And Puyoyo evolved by taking in jellyfish data, grew several tentacles by copying the biological jellyfish. As you can tell from its round eyes that are brimming with curiosity, it has grown its own preferences. If it sticks to something that it likes, it will not let go. Sorry, Kyoshiro. Conversely, when it is something that it dislikes, I suppose when it sticks to something that it dislikes,
Yeah.
It sends out a bursting streak of electricity, zone patchy patchy, and never lets anything get near it. Even if it likes sticking to something, it will lose interest after a while and detach from it. The moody personality where it floats lightly in search of exciting things that suit its taste.
And
I can see that.
Rico said, I never picked up on the webcam thing. Damn, lens like eye. It is a webcam.
Yeah, lens like eye, yeah.
Yami said it just sits on heads and puppeteer.
And then Jellymon herself, a mollusk Digimon with a squishy head like a jellyfish. Its whole body is flexible, which allows it to retract its body into its head, and it usually lives with just its head showing. When it is just its head, it is light enough to fly by just being blown by the wind. It prefers beautiful environments and actions. Once it sees foul behavior, it frees its body in anger and turns into its battle mode. Its signature moves are the paralysis attack Bibi Thunder, in which it discharges static electricity from the tips of its tentacles, Volt Knuckle, punching technique in which it electrifies its fists, and Spiral Kick, where it kicks the enemy into the air while performing a somersault. So, Guile's Flash Kick?
It kind of sounds like that, you know that Pokemon that negative around, or it'll
Oh,
attack you.
yeah. Oh, God. The one that turned into the new Hatterene?
Hatterene, is that her name?
Yeah, the vibe check Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually have official art of Tesla Jellymon. No, that might have actually just been pulled from the opening video, but interesting. Not sure how I feel about this design. I'm really not. It's unsettling, like, which is good because it's a horror. It's the horror anime, but
Yeah.
ooh. Does that mean that we have a Simbar Ramon? No. Okay. Right. Back to the chat. Just sits and Jellymon can do a sonic boom. Yeah. Pionmon just reminds me of Pion Dump Attack. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was something from last week. Angoromon and Jellymon are really good Digimon for the other main characters. Their babies are adorable. Nice. Alright then. I think we'll... Oh, yeah, that's what I'm... There we go. All attacks are oddly physical and less special ability. Like, yeah, I think, like, maybe myself included, I think maybe a lot of people looked at Jellymon and just presumed psychic powers.
Yeah.
But the fact that it just gets up in your face and punches and kicks you, I'm fine with that. So I think we'll get into the comments from last week then.
Yeah.
We'll probably be another hour going through that.
Yeah. 5 to 11.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Digivolved into Augumon. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for someone to comment on that. Just the Augumon with the question mark. Who's that Pokemon? Da da da.
I don't know.
Don't give them ideas. Oh boy.
But that also... Oh no! Stupid Streamlabs.
What? Alright, hold on. I need to fix the Streamlabs bot because it's being temperamental. But that also includes electric control, which is really good in a setting so technologically advanced. It may as well be psychic powers. Yeah, that's fun. And Reiko, I don't know why it said you sent a long message. It's like 3 lines. Streamlabs bot is just being picky. It picked on Desmond earlier as well, or Justin even. So it's being picky.
Have to fix that.
I'll fix that later. I think we're just about done anyway. Let's see. Oh, okay. We've only 3 comments from last week's video,
okay.
So we'll be getting ready to wrap up soon. Would Fakemon fit in Ghost Game? It somehow appear. Look. Fakemon. I don't remember. Because Fakemon to me is usually when people make their own Digimon. Oh, this thing. Okay, yeah, actually, spoilers.
Okay.
You saw nothing.
Okay.
You saw nothing. Right, it's an Athmon. He would. I mean, thematically, he fits. I just don't know if they're ready to cross the streams on that one. Basically. Sadly, yeah. I mean, you were busy with drawing. That's cool. You know,
Keep it up.
Keep it up. Yeah, keep work.
Drawings are fantastic.
Yeah, keep honing your craft. It's awesome. You know,
Drawing Mummymon butts.
yeah, Lady Mummymon, fantastic. Cool. So we'll get through these comments then. So on last week's review, Sleekimu commented, is pretty unique to see that Hero is the one to give the Digivice to Ruri instead of a powerful digital being. Dracmon seems to be a recurring villain. I'm just afraid that if they keep too many recurring villains, they might not get much development. Let's hope there's not too much recurring villains so that we can focus on the main villain. The episode was pretty good. However, the episode is kind of slow and boring at some points, and Goromon reminds me of Hawkmon. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, we seen in episode 1, Hero's dad is the one who created the devices, so him giving them out to people who seem to be connected to Digimon kind of makes sense, rather than them just being a gift from somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, in season 5, they were man-made. That's the organization made them. In season 4, Ophanimon just turns everyone's cell phone into a Digivice. Yeah. So, you know, but outside of that, yeah, like they generally do tend to be holy artifacts that descend from above or whatever.
Bit of a vent.
Well, yeah, true. Haru got his out of a vending machine, to be fair. So, you know, but yeah. I'd forgotten about that. He did get his out of a vending machine. I'd like a Coke, please. Oh, you're a protagonist? I never said that. Here's a Digivice. Noble Lady Pumpkinmon. Do it. But yeah, like, I mean, that's fair. But like, when we did see, like, Hero's dad created the Digivices and seems to know a lot more about what's going on. I'm not worried about the recurring villain stuff yet, because it's only 4 episodes in. If we're still letting Digimon go in 20 episodes, I'm not going to be a fan of that, but the redemption there is that it eventually does come back to bite them in the butt, and we have to destroy them.
Yeah, I think right now we have, even if they do come back, a couple of them come back,
Yeah.
we've got like different levels. Like we've got the ones that'll be the bosses, and
Yeah, definitely. And
So
yeah,
they're-
Dracomon's definitely going to be like a minion to Clockmon or, you know, something to that effect. If, you know,
so they'll
team
get
up.
their own little different kind of
Yeah, somebody
development that way, I guess.
somebody called it a Sinister Six last week. It might have been Yami.
I think so, and I think I said that in the first one. The hunter disappeared.
Yeah.
I think I said something like that as well.
Yeah, so like there seems to be the same general idea, like that a group of them will come back, which would be, you know, which would be cool.
I feel like Pumpkinmon could be.
That still had the compatibility factor. Digivices weren't just handed out. No, but they were man-made. They weren't a gift from the gods. It was my main point. But Yami's right. There is a compatibility thing. No. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I feel like Pumpkinmon could
God.
back into being evil.
Yeah, you just warp his perspective on it.
Yeah.
Um,
Like those are your friends, but these humans are.
yeah.
Or those humans don't like you, they're lying. That kind of way.
I just hope that Hokuto. Who created the crossloader? Dark Nightmon? Yeah. Yeah, Dark Nightmon created the crossloader in an attempt to make the Darkness loader. But then, you know, I mean, Taiki got his from Omegamon, so. But yeah, Dark Nightmon was the one because he was experimenting with Digicross to try and build the Darkness loader, where he tried to give the black cross loader to Kiriha first. Kiriha, I think, turned him down. I don't know how Kiri got. I think Kiriha got his one from Dark Nightmon, but there was a whole thing there about him trying to recruit Kiriha. And then before Dark Nightmon went all spousal abuse on Nene, he did get Nene's brother to use the crossloader first to activate it, or to allow him and to allow Skull Nightmon and Deadly Axemon to fuse for the first time. It was something like I'm a bit hazy, but the logic, it's the lore is somewhere in around that. How am I gonna drive? So Digicross isn't exactly evolution. No. You take a main Digimon and everything on top of it becomes a component to make that single Digimon much stronger and change form or whatever. That's why they have such a hard time giving Shoutmon X anything a level. And it's why some of the level assignments don't make sense. Because when they did start assigning Cross Wars Digimon, Digilego, basically. When they did start assigning the Cross Wars Digimon levels, a lot of the Shoutmon evolution path just didn't add up. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm not too, to go back to Sleek Emu's comment there, I'm not too fussed about the recurring villain thing yet, because we're only 4 episodes in.
Yeah.
If this is still a problem on episode 24, there's probably cause for concern unless something crazy happens to the fight.
Wait and see her
First.
And
Yeah. It'll be worse if they just don't come back.
Yeah.
Like if they go, like, I'll get you next time, Gadget, and just don't turn up again. Yeah, that, so I'd rather they recur once or twice before being defeated finally. Justin's Game commented, this was a nice episode compared to the pranks Impmon pulls in Tamers. Is nothing of what Rackmon did, and he's probably going to be back one day just like Clockmon. I have to say it's rather lovely seeing Angoramon speak. His voice is actually soothing, and I can still somewhat hear Gaumon's voice. All we need now is to hear Angoramon say "Yes, Master." That's right, Gaumon from Savers, the little blue punching doggo thing. Angoramon is doing he's doing Angoramon's voice. So
okay.
So. Oh yeah,
it's like a wise brother.
Yeah.
kind of voice.
That's
he should.
Angoramon audiobooks. Now there's a marketing device there for you, Toei. Free of charge from the Code Crown podcast. Not free. We want our damn royalties. Check the comments in a second. I'm guessing we're not going to see Digicross in future games and card game. In the card game, probably not. Because they made Shoutmon a rookie, then they made Omega Shoutmon a perfect, and then they made Shoutmon D Cross a Mega. Notice there's no champion form for Shoutmon. Because that will probably be Shoutmon King, which is the version from part 3 of Cross Wars. He's basically Shoutmon, but he's taller. He's wearing like an armor plate. He's got a Sentai scarf, and his face has like all this battle damage on it. So so his champion form will probably be Shoutmon King, if they decide to go that route. Yes, boss instead of yes, master. Well, I mean, Ruri doesn't treat him like an employee, so... But yeah, that was Gaumon's thing. Yes, master. Whenever Toma would issue comments. Alright, so back to so let me have a look here. One thing I thought was that after Gamamon got punched in the face and hearing him say Ore Gamamon, like nothing happened, was too funny. Got punched twice. I'm even surprised that Hero was even able to get up after getting hit by Angoramon. And I noticed for a while that Hero has a little scar on his ear. Do you think that will ever get explained?
That actually.
Yeah. Yeah, they might do. I mean, there has to be a reason why he's just so... Yeah, whatever. Let's just get this. You know, why he's so... possible?
Yeah.
There has to be a reason why he's just so apathetic, I think is probably the word I'm looking for.
Like, I'll just do it and get it out of the way.
Yeah, so maybe, I don't know, maybe the little ear scar is something to do with it.
Oh,
Maybe he was attacked by Digimon in his before. Streamlabs again? Alright, hold on, I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna unmod Streamlabs because that's a pile of garbage.
Sorry, guys.
Meg, if you can grab the comments, hold them out there.
So Reiko said, and it's good, not only Augumon was treated as an employee, but he was paid as one. Not Masaru wouldn't have anyone willing to lend money to him.
That's fair. Yeah.
And Justin's Game said there was a Japanese exclusive Digimon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. A game that looked like Dawn and Dust. The Digicross was something I didn't understand in that.
Oh, yeah, like Cross Wars Red and Blue or something. Yeah, there's just those games never left Japan. Here we go. Streamlabs, you are no longer a mod. Thank you. Fuck you, bye. Right. So that should solve that problem.
Really?
Someone
type a really long comment. We shall find out.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
that was it?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish he was a proper champion or as a proper champion or mega. Yeah, his mega is Shoutmon D Cross, which is fun because that's it's a Digicross of Omega Shoutmon and Z Greymon. And Z Greymon is the evolved form of the Cross Wars Metal Greymon, which is already a fusion of Greymon and Birdramon. Male as in armor, not
yeah.
Yeah. So that's where the double cross comes from.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's treated like a mega. So strictly speaking, Omega Shoutmon has the same power level as War Greymon, but it takes so much more effort to get him there.
Yeah.
Cross Wars was weird though. They had maturity over evolution. Yeah, the natural evolution was a thing in that show. Because when Omega Shoutmon shows up for the first time, Tactimon is like, how the hell did you do that? It took me years to get this form.
Mm-hmm.
Like hundreds of years, he says.
Mm-hmm.
So natural evolution was a thing.
I have to say, eating popcorn, bad idea. I'm just like,
yeah,
in my treat.
Yeah, that's why I didn't indulge. Right. So our final comment from last week, and then we'll go back to a bit of banter. That Pedja, pretty good episode. I like Angoramon and Ruri. I can't wait for Angoramon's evolution. I like Dracmon being a prankster. Might come back later. Well, that was sort of the implication that he will come back. But what was that red eye in the end of the episode? That was just his other eye. He has a green one and a red one, so it just looks like we got a zoom in on the red one. Because red is more evil than green, exactly. Yeah, for no other reason than red is an evil, spooky color. You know, are we gonna get another eye enemy like in the reboot? I don't know. Maybe. Possible.
I mean, technically he is
an eye enemy
growing out of his hand.
Yeah, but did you think maybe we'll get something like Criminy? What's that monster in Yu-Gi-Oh that's just covered in eyes?
I think I want to know.
I think it's like Thousand Eyes Restrict or something, but there's another one that just looks like a marshmallow covered in eyes.
Ew.
I don't remember. It's like, yeah. Overall, so far, this show is great. 4 eps in. I did watch Ep 4. I did watch Ep 4. Good episode. But Ep 4 in already. A lot of people who watch 2020 don't watch this show. Well, I did say that would happen. I called that for weeks. That people looked at the promotional materials for Ghost Game, saw the notion of Digimon being treated like yokai, and went, "Oh, it's just Yokai Watch. This isn't Digimon," and went, "I'm done. I'm out." Like, I called it so much. Yeah, I see what it is. YouTube is filtering my comments I haven't responded to. I think I actually replied to Yami because Yami mentioned the Tesla coil, which is used in ghost hunting.
Yeah.
And that's where Tesla Jellymon likely comes from, as opposed to Nikolai Tesla. Well,
but then again, she's all electricity.
Then again,
so...
she's all electricity, so it could be a little bit of column A, a little column B. Relinquished, yeah. Relinquished and then 1,000 Eyes Restrict, I think, is the marshmallow one. I'll need to double check that. But anyway, let's have a look. Again, if the show doesn't have Taichi and the others, it's not Digimon. No wonder they left place for a sequel in episode 67 with Kyoshiro working on Digital Gate, a backup plan if Ghost Game fails. I really do. Those are sad thoughts. Those are sad thoughts. Gandora, Dragon of Destruction. Yeah, that's also another one. Yeah. Dragon covered in eyes. Yeah. This show is great. I hope this show gets more popular. So do I.
Me too.
You know, and from what I see, the people who are watching the show are enjoying the show. But I've stayed away from the greater discourse because I can't depress myself like I did on Adventure.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah,
Like in
with
community.
within our own community. Yeah, I can't, like, Adventure upset me enough that I just can't look at the Discord. And I mean discourse.
Discourse,
Yeah, not Discord. I should promote that. I don't use it enough to bother promoting my Discord. I've been actually thinking of just nuking it and starting a new one. And maybe I'll actually pay attention to it. That wasn't funny. My throat betrayed me. Anyway, so hold on. Let me take the I haven't responded filter off and let me see if there's other comments there. There's a bunch of other comments. Wonderful.
You didn't
it's
respond because you liked
It's because I heart reacted them. Yeah, okay. So, Connor Donahue says Dracmon biting Gamamon on the neck was really brutal and I like it. Yeah. Also, how fitting that next week's episode airs on Halloween and has a Pumpkinmon in it. Thematic lineups, always good. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, Connor. So Karina says Dracmon going, I'll just give it to an awful human, reminds me of that one Dramojimon from Data Squad. Yeah, Savers. Also, I really loved Ruri in this episode. Her fear struck me as more focused on the idea of suddenly these mysterious events are happening to her, and also because it's directly stealing her ability to play the piano, which is clearly important to her. She definitely still has a defiant spirit. She at one point directly tries to call out Dracmon and confront it, and when she hears Angoramon on the balcony, she goes immediately to investigate. Also, I just love how naturally she seems to take to the Vital Bracelet once she accepts Angoramon's desire to protect her. She even unlocks 2 moves in one go for her partner. Yeah, and somehow unlocked Digivice features that Hero had no idea about. So, yeah, I really do like Rory's characterization. And if we are going down the road of, she's inquisitive, but oh no, this is happening to me, and we build her back up like I was talking about earlier. That'll be a really good character arc and really make her one of the stronger female characters across the franchise.
Really hope it.
Yeah. So Ataro says Ruri. Oh, okay, this is the comment. Yeah. So Ataro says Ruri episode 1 and 2. These hologram ghosts are so cool. I want to meet one. Episode 3. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh fuck. This actually sucks. What was I thinking? And that's kind of what happened.
Any person in a horror movie. Let's go to this haunted house. It's gonna be great.
That's it. That's it. That's the trope, isn't it? That's the trope. And speaking of tropes, I do love that Angoramon went, yeah, let's not split up.
Yeah.
You know, they just took that horror trope of splitting the group up, went, we're not going to do that, and then found a way to do it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so it's good. It's those little things that make this show so enjoyable. Flatterglass says, you know, even though we're only on episode 3, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some type of short running gag set up at the beginning of the series where Kyoshiro and Angoramon are the two of the trio that are a bit more wary and cautious when dealing with dangerous Digimon, despite the fact they're partnered up to 2 different companions. So if their personalities, I suppose, align more,
Yeah.
even though they're partnered to like polar opposites. Yeah, and I think that's kind of what they're going for.
Yeah.
Because Angoramon's very measured.
He has much level head than.
Yeah, and especially for a child level, he's like Renamon levels of maturity,
Yeah.
just not as cold.
Yeah.
You
He
know,
was cuddling her.
yeah,
Running around the corner with a big cuddle.
yeah. You know, so I do think that's yeah, no, I think that might be what they're going for
I can
with them being
see.
partnered to polar opposites anyway.
I can see Kyo freaking out. Ormon like agreeing with it, and it calms Kyo down a little bit.
Yeah,
He's like, okay, I'm not crazy. You know.
yeah. But
That's
but
right. We shouldn't do this thing.
yeah, but I can also see Kyoshiro taking to the Digivice like it's the ultimate like wording charm.
Yeah.
Um,
May I have 10 of them?
yeah. Oh crikey, that means Jellymon is the new Terriermon. Well, personality-wise, it seems to be, because Angoramon's little Terriermon reference with that attack. Wait, what? Petite Tornado?
Yeah.
Where Terriermon's, as the chat reminded me, was Petite Twister. So that's it. That's a cute little reference, especially for the rabbit Digimon with 2 big ears. Which is even funnier when you consider Terriermon's a dog.
Yeah.
He just looks like a bunny. So the cute little nods and winks and references, that's how you do fan service. That's fan service done right. And I really love that. Because even when we were looking at the the smaller forms of Angoramon, you were like, puppy!
Yeah.
So like rabbit partners are just dogs, or dog partners are just rabbits apparently. Fantastic. Reiko says you could write a sci-fi story of Digimon itself. It doesn't need to be ghost. Digimon needs more fan stories. I'm working in help. I'm figuring out some things. Gilmon equals Gamamon. Yeah, yeah. Angoramon is Renamon. Yeah, like Angoramon is like Renamon and well, I don't want to say Gaumon just because of the voice, but maturity-wise, like Gaumon is very measured as well in his show. So he's definitely the Renamon Gaumon of the show. His protectiveness and smartness. Yeah, I'm working my way back up. Justin's game, rule number 1 in horror, never ever split up. Yeah, and again, I do like that they made reference to that and then just did it anyway. The more sci-fi Digimon, please. I want Digimon to be more focused on the computer network aspect. Digimon 99 has been flat out captured. Oh, use you. You okay? Don't die. Not on Halloween.
Second one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, bless you.
was I away?
No, God, no. The camera picked the mic picked that
No,
up.
the camera.
Oh, I wasn't paying it. I was reading the chat.
Okay. We're looking at this pretty face on your.
The chat was just. Anyway, so. Right. Let's have a look. Let's go back up. The same thing happened to Atmon. People just assumed Atmon is the same as Yokai Watch. Reiko said, nah, they'll do another adventure even if Ghost Game is a giant success. Yeah, they will. Gotta keep milking that horse and whipping it.
Milking that.
Milking the cow. Whipping the horse and milking the cow. There we go. Milking the horse is a very different thing. That'll get me demonetized.
Yep.
I didn't even think about a failsafe if Ghost Game fails. I just don't. Let's not worry about that. Let's just enjoy what we have. What, Digimon aren't yokai? Guess Yokai Watch was popular enough to be compared to it. Was it? I always saw Yokai Watch getting compared to Pokemon. I never saw Digimon comparisons, but I mean, I guess it depends on where you're looking. Yeah. I mean, Digimon 99 has been flat out tortured and tormented to the point. You can take that up with 2020. Adventure will no doubt get a sequel, but this show does not need to fail for that. No, it doesn't. Although, you'd think the success of Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, even Digimon Re-Arise suggests they don't need to keep going back to Adventure. Not always, no.
Thank you, Desmond.
I just want Survive to be a thing. Like, if we're on the topic of video games, I just want Survive to be a thing. It did get recently rated again by the Brazilian ratings board, so that gives me hope. That's so the Korean ratings board, the Brazilian, and there's one other ratings board have all rated it. So that gives me hope that like progress is actually being made and we might actually see this game early 2022. So Jellymon is just going to be all carefree and going. The synopses for Jellymon just indicate she's just going to be a giant troll. She's going to just take the mick out of Kyoshiro at every opportunity. And I'm here for it. I really am. I'm here for it. When you see Lopmon, oh look, a cute bunny. Yeah, this is true. I always thought of Lopmon as a chocolate bunny like on Easter.
Same. Exactly what Lopmon looks like, a chocolate bunny.
Lopmon evolves into the Cadbury's bunny.
What?
No. Let's not go there. Oh, sorry, I was thinking chocolate bunnies on Easter. You know, the Cadbury's, Cadbury's caramel bunny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go. The penny dropped.
I don't have TV. I don't watch ads.
She was something of a symbol for Cadbury.
A
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The launcher of 1,000 furry ships. I'd like to think in the writer's room that the glass book that contains nostalgia bait, so if the show fails, just break. Okay, can we stop? Can we stop talking about Ghost Game failing, please? It's upsetting.
Won't let that happen.
We won't. If even half of the leaks about the next Digimon story game are true, want to play that one? Yeah, I've seen a couple of things. I want Survive to actually show up before the next story game gets announced. So I've been trying to keep away from story information, but so far it's interesting. So we're all right. So let me go back to the comments then from last week. So then we have Yami's comment, or Tesla as in Tesla coil. It's used in ghost hunts to generate energy for ghosts to manifest. I'm telling you, Kyo is going to be an in-closet psychic of some kind due to his fear of the supernatural. Another thought. There will be a Mon that gets away with Jellymon. Right, there will be a Mon that gets away with Jellymon too, and all three will come back later to trigger him. Sorry? That last paragraph, I... Yeah, go ahead.
No, I don't understand.
No. Wait, could you elaborate on that comment, Yami? I never saw much difference between Digimon World and Digimon Story. Digimon Story games are more traditional RPG. Digimon World games are Tamagotchi manifested. So Digimon World Next Order it's more of a raising game with very minimal plot, where Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth is more of like Persona but Digimon. It's more, or Shin Megami Tensei but Digimon. It's more story driven, RPG focused. The only reason Digimon Dawn and Dusk were called Digimon World games is because the title sells better. Because people have that nostalgia for Digimon World 1, 2, and 3 on the original PlayStation, as opposed to Digimon, because in Japan they were called Digimon Story, Sunburst, and Moonlight. But when they got localized, they were turned into Digimon World, Dawn and Dusk. So that's usually the difference. World implies raising game, story implies, well, story. Gargomon is a dog, huh? That explains Mega Gargomon. There you go. Yami also says, if anything needs a reboot, it has to be Frontier. Yeah, I'm here for that.
That is it can be only better than the original.
Yeah.
Year 2 or that is 2020.
Oh, okay. Okay, Yami clarified. 3 Mon escape and threaten to come back later. And they'll come back individually to trigger evolutions for each monster. So Clockmon for Gamamon, Dracomon for Angoromon, which does make sense because that's that right, because they're built-in rivalries. So maybe Jellymon next week will also be a I'll get you gadget kind of thing.
Yeah.
Will come back later on. And that's how we then get Simber and Tesla and one of the other Gamamons. That's actually a cool idea, Yami. Awesome. Right. So we read Sleek's comment, we read Justin's comment, and we read Edge's comment.
Rico said, "You'll be in a psychic, producing humans with powers like that."
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about giving Digidestin civilian powers, but again, it's all in the writing. You know, I think the show has to be built around that concept. But then do you just risk turning into Frontier again? And you may as well just make humans turn into Digimon and give them civilian abilities while they're in their human form. Which then is very... And every week we end up coming back to frickin' Super Sentai. But that's basically Deca Ranger or Power Rangers SPD. Because the main humans had psychic abilities, but in their civilian modes. And I think Dino Thunder as well. Kyoruger? No, not Kyoruger. Abaranger. Sorry, so many dinosaur Sentai. And they all the names sound the same. Like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is Kyoru Sentai Zyuranger. And then you fast forward later on and it's like Zu Sentai Kyuranger. Why? Why? Why did you just flip the names? It's so dumb. But all the dinosaur Sentai blur together. But the idea of civilian powers, I think you just do another Frontier at that point. Because having like X-Men partnered with Digimon effectively.
Yeah. Well, like it depends on the kind.
Alright. Yeah. Not psychic like a telekinetic or something, but a sixth sense like clairvoyance. Okay, that's a bit less intrusive. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Mimi and Ogremon is also good. Yeah. Aside from the episodes of me, nothing good. Well, 0, 2, and Well, yeah. Well, Augumon was very good. Like, I still think episodes 9 and 10, 8 and 9, 10 was a solid Steel Super Evolution. So that arc, anyway, within the tower and all of that stuff, leading with the battle with Ogremon and then Metal Tyrannomon. Still the best episodes of that show. Very well put together. I remember liking Deca Ranger. Yeah, Deca Ranger's not bad. You know? It's and SPD as its licensed counterpart isn't awful either. Like SPD is one of the better Disney interpretations of that franchise. Marcus' civilian power is to punch Digimon above champion. Yeah, Masaru should just be dead. Like, you know, like I love the punching gimmick, but you know, there are times in that show where it just takes the piss. Like, you have one of the Royal Knights, Craniumon, and he has, like, his whole gimmick is that he's got contradiction, right? So he's got the unstoppable spear and the unbreakable shield, right? That's it. That's his gimmick, right? And the spear is called Gabolg. There you go. That's fun, right? So there's a fight in Sabers, right, where Craniumon is fighting Shine Greymon, Mega Level against Mega Level. Shine Greymon is about to lose. Like, Craniumon is about to drive that spear deep into Shine Greymon's chest. Masaru punches the fucking spear.
Okay.
So there's the whole thing. The whole tension is the spear comes up, it comes down, and it does that anime flash, and the dust is settling, and you don't know quite what's happened. And then it does a camera cut, and Masaru, who is about yay high, right, comparatively, is standing on top of Shine Greymon, fist in the air, wrapped in Digisoul, stopping the spear.
Oh.
It's just like, I love Sabers, right? Sabers is my favorite season. I've said that time and again. It always will be. But by God, some parts just take the piss. They're like, he should be dead. And then I've shown you the crossover where he punches 3 Venom Vamdemon to the floor.
Yeah.
Like, he just topples them like dominoes.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's season 5 in a nutshell. And then he gets to punch God in the face. Twice.
Okay.
Fucking
Do the Digimon do anything?
Yeah, they do. They rip off Final Fantasy Advent Children.
Right.
Right. No, I swear. There's a part where when Masaru is facing off against God the first time, God, and it's happening in the World Tree, and the fight's happening at the top of the World Tree, and God knocks Masaru off the World Tree, and he starts plummeting. And you know that scene in Advent Children where everybody's throwing Cloud into the sky? They do that. I remember watching it going, this is just Advent Children. The story of Cross Wars happens because Masaru punches God. Technically, Cross Wars manga more than Cross Wars actual show, but yeah. It does kind of create the multiverse.
Punches the tip of the spear, which is even more bad.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
How do you punch the tip of a spear?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, so Masaru, like, again, he's about yay tall comparative, like, to Shine Greymon and Craniumon. And this big ass spear, and he's just holding the tip of the spear back with his fist.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. When we get to season
Yeah.
5, you're gonna love it and absolutely hate it all at once.
I kind of do already.
Yeah. One of us. Oh. Masaru is the one that caused the Cross Wars. Yeah. And he certainly came back to finish them, didn't he? Literally, his fight with God made God turn off at a multiversal level. And the events of Cross Wars happened because God was in his sleep after that. Yeah. I think that's more the Cross Wars manga than the actual anime. Like that's never touched in the anime. But the main villain of Cross Wars, Bagramon, he has this big ass skeleton arm, and it's made from the branches of Yggdrasil or something. And yeah, so so Masaru created the multiverse, I guess. Oh. Enter the Digiverse, huh? I always wondered how Masaru was able to crack Saber Leomon's tooth in half while level Digimon. That I give a pass to because Gizumon XT had already wrecked Saber Leomon. So Masaru was just punching data that was already dying. I actually give him a pass on that one. There's a lot of stuff I don't give him a pass on because it's stupid, but the Saber Leomon thing I do. Somebody else had already fucked up Saber Leomon beforehand. Agumon Crimson. Yeah, I guess that's just what we call Agumon Burst Mode. Because it doesn't officially have a name. Agumon Burst Mode. It officially doesn't have a name. I think the fan base took to calling it Burst Mode. That was the power of beyond Mega. There's so Cross Wars. Yeah. Name it all on Masaru. God, I love this franchise so much. I know I give out about it a lot, but I really do love it. I do, genuinely. And it's stuff like this. It's remembering stuff like this and going, yeah, this is why I love you. I think Suguru was stronger than Masaru. Oh yeah, definitely. You know, well, I mean, Suguru was the savior, right?
That's
the dad, yeah. You know, Suguru's the one that punched a desert and made water appear.
Yeah.
So, you know, stupid punching shenanigans runs in the family. Any rumors about how many episodes Ghost Game will have? Not yet. Not yet. The only reason we found out how many episodes Adventure 2020 was supposed to have, like I know it went one episode over, but it was because there was Toei Europe had published some licensing materials for localization, and that's how that came out. 66 episodes. That was how that came out. If you can use the burst mode, it doesn't really matter what. Do you know what else Alterous mode is? Break that down. Alter S. That's your hint. I don't know. Sagittarius is still the weird one. Something to do about from what I understand, Sagittarius mode. Because it doesn't make sense because it doesn't give Wergurumon a bow. It gives him wings that he can throw at people. But it's something to do with the kanji that it can be interpreted as Sagittarius. And they just sort of went, yeah, that looks cool. But Alterous mode was a hint toward Alter S. If that's the case, I want to see Ika punch. He probably could. I mean, if it runs in the Daimon family, they can probably all do it. If they're the spawn of Daimon Suguru. The only one who probably can't punch things oblivion is Sayori. Technically not of the bloodline.
Yeah.
You know. And Augumon reborn in Shoutmon. Nod. Yeah, I see what you
in here. Sorry.
Is it time to get rid of Jack, is it?
He's
right.
I didn't.
For anyone who didn't see, we did carve a turnip for Halloween instead of a pumpkin. This is how it's meant to be done.
It is meant. We invented it, and this is what we used to do.
Yeah. Before it got Americanized.
Organized, yeah, because we don't have no pumpkin.
Yeah, naturally we don't. We're all imported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have raccoons.
No.
The only raccoons that are wild in Ireland right now.
Yeah, do you think that would be an ecosystem issue and more would have come from that?
It happened very recently.
Oh, okay, so we will have raccoons. It'll just take another 5 years. Yeah. Shooting star. No, I'm not singing.
No singing.
I'm not singing until we hit our sub goals. I'll sing Believer, but not until we hit 9k. I'm already giving you guys Butterfly or Faction at 7. The other one of those at 8. We'll do Believer at 9. And then we're streaming for 12 hours watching Adventure 99 when we hit 10k.
Mm-hmm. Which are you more mad over, Halloween or St. Patrick's? I'm more mad about
Halloween, because Patrick's Day is it's a Christian holiday.
Yeah.
Or Catholic holiday, whatever. Where Halloween was, it was an old Celtic pagan thing that Christianity then took over, and yeah. So yeah, no. If I had to pick between the two, which one? I would be more upset about. Upset is a loose word, right? I say these things in jest because obviously history has gone by and changed what's happened. You just
like, to be fair, the only reason they have St. Patrick's Day and Halloween is because we all went over there.
Yeah.
So
that's it, because of the famine and emigration and things like that. Yeah. So.
Oh, that's it. Had all the Irish not emigrate.
We do Black Friday now. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but that's a sale, so
No,
shops
but-
kind of went, I'm going to latch onto that and have a sale and make all the money.
Yeah, no, but I think that's the kind of the point I'm getting to. It would be a different interpretation. I think I would be, because this island is so renowned seems egotistical, but it has this admiration, Bill, overseas. I think
But is that because?
tough to say, but I think these things would work themselves out one way or another.
Yeah. Some company. That's a holiday I'm going to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be argued. Could be argued. More American cities celebrate that holiday harder than we do now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Our parade is like 10 minutes long, and it's like a local child who won a sports competition and a tractor and the whole fire engine.
Yeah.
That's what our St. Patrick's Day parade
Our
is.
parades are nothing compared to what the Americans have. What American parades are like for Paddy's Day.
I do like that Americans have made it more acceptable to all out decorate your house.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, no, I do like that. So like it's, you can say butchered, but there is positives to be gained from the cultural melting pot that society is now becoming. There's a lot to be gained from that, and I think it can only be positive long term. You'll have a couple of bad eggs who'll do stupid stuff, but
No,
long
I will say Americans in Ireland on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, them's fighting words.
I will say that.
My counter just starts going down. She does not speak for me. I love you all.
Just don't act terrible on St. Patrick's Day.
Don't
you dare pinch me, because that ain't our thing.
Yami, see what you've done? I blame Yami for this.
Right, so Digimon. Were there other Halloween episodes aside from Augumon? Did you say that earlier?
No, yeah, there weren't.
Weren't any others?
No.
Were there any?
02 had Christmas.
Did it?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Sora friend zone Tai to go watch Matt play his concert.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I've probably just offended someone saying friend zone, but it was just the funniest term I could. Yeah. Anyway, you know, but look, I mean, they were never meant to be together anyway. The original writer went out of his way to avoid that main character, main girl trope. It was the dub, funnily enough, of Adventure that made Tai and Sora a thing, because culturally they kind of expected it to go that way.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a lot more Sora, are you okay? I'm okay, Tai. Are you okay? There's a lot more of that dialogue in the dub than there actually is in the original version.
Oh, watching through Adventure. However many subs.
To be decided. I have the full DVD set of the dub. I do have the files.
Yeah.
You've the you've the fan subs for the Japanese version, so we can work that out whenever we get to 10. You know, chat's gone very quiet.
Sorry.
Yeah, see what you did. See what you,
There's still 12 on the count.
boom, 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 boom.
I love you guys really. Just don't annoy me on St. Patrick's.
Taiora is still the better combo. It is. So it is. I mean, Yamato does nothing in that show, season 1 or 2, to warrant why he's dating Sora.
Yeah.
Other than he's not Tai. Because the writer didn't want the main guy and the main girl getting together. So they went with the other main guy.
Yeah.
Sure. Switch the chat off and back on again. I didn't mean to break it.
It's not just me.
No, the chat is just this black box with a blinking red light. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. So this took a turn.
Yeah.
We went from Halloween to Paddy's Day. I'm almost surprised she didn't bring up the bubble tea.
Oh yeah.
Patty. Don't do that. Who's Sora? No! Sora 99 we like. It's only Sora 2020 that got forgotten about. Sora 99 is fine.
Comments?
Yeah, I think everyone's done. Hopefully with good intentions. Hopefully we haven't scared everybody off. Whatever happened to TK and Kari? That was T. Constantly. I do think that ended up being a thing. There is that artwork I always talk about where the couples are all together. And TK and Kari are definitely like fingers interlocked in that picture. Like.
Said that read.
Yeah.
Could have just said.
No, but their but that is their fingers are interlocked. Like his holding hands is like that, but they're like finger interlocked. Miyako and Ken are there. Daisuke is in the picture, but like separated from Miyako and Ken.
Oh, I think I know that. It's like they're watching. They look like his parents or something in it. Is that the one?
And then like Joe and Mimi are there, and Sora and Matt are there, but Tai is also in the picture because main characters. Yeah, like there is that one image with all the couples being coupley. Or sorry, Izzy and Mimi, not Joe and Mimi. Maybe it's everybody and just the couples are there. It's not just a picture of the couples. I'm gonna go hunting now. I'm curious. Yeah, I have the RAM to do it now. Oh yeah, it's the first one that pops up. Fantastic.
Okay, no, that's not what I was.
So I'll just pop this into the chat, so we can all see it. close off Firefox. Have a look. Wow, that turns out tiny on screen.
Hmm.
Right, so this is the image I was talking about. At least it blows up well. Right, so we have Sora and Yamato, Takaru and Hikari, Taichi and Daisuke because main characters, Ken and Miyako arms locked, Joe is there, Izzy and Mimi, and well, Cody. So it does seem to indicate that these two could be these two. Never know. The smart ones getting together. But do people ship Joe and Co? Joe Shiro. There's your ship name, Joe Shiro. Reiko has to go.
Oh.
Well, look, enjoy your doggo walk. The doggo needs to be walked.
Let the doggo for.
Yes, give the doggo lots of head pats. And right, so switch that image. But I think we're about ready to wrap up as well then, are we?
Yeah.
Okay. That rant, you've scared everyone away.
I killed the stream.
Yeah. Meg killed the stream. Lovely. She's not officially on the show 2 weeks and the podcast is already dead. I bully you, but
Look, it's your new co-host.
it's my new co-host. Yeah, there. That's how we get the clicks in. Here's my new welcome to the Co-Crown podcast. My name is AJ. This is my host Wormmon. This is my co-host Wormmon, and we're here to talk about Digimon Ghost Game Episode 5. Walk your Doberman. Cool. Image retracted. Aww. Cool. Well, look, guys. Look, just as ever, thank you very much for joining in. Really do appreciate it. But oh yeah, we get Augumon. We do appreciate you joining us for this watch along and reaction, answering your questions, chatting with you guys. It's always so much fun. So thank you as ever. Next week we finally get to see. Man, this Wormmon has time travel ability. So next week we finally have Kyoshiro and Jellymon meeting. I'm super looking forward to that. I'm hoping it's gonna be just a fantastic episode. Looking forward to meeting Jellymon, seeing her personality, rather than just reading about it. I wanted to see how much of a troll she actually is. Oh god, I want her to just be a brat.
Yeah.
An absolute brat. That'll be so fun.
And I want to. I really do. So please be a good episode.
Yeah. It will. This was a 3. It was still a good episode.
Yeah.
It wasn't great, but it was good. So it's as long as it's not awful. I don't think we're anywhere close. Till next week, everybody, do look after yourselves. Thank you so much. I will be back over on Twitch tomorrow with Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, so that. And
Some stage.
And Meg might be streaming during the week as well. Are you gonna go Twitch or YouTube? Or Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you have our social panels on the bottom there. You can find us all over. And but if not, look after yourselves. Do take care. Spike your hair. Jeez, it's been a while since I've heard that phrase. I'm getting tired. It is my bedtime. I'm outie. Jellymon going to get a catchphrase. Well, Gamamon already has "You're giving me bad vibes," and I'm gonna go kaboom. So Gamamon has a couple of catchphrases already. So if Jellymon gets a catchphrase, sure. But look, do take care of yourselves, everybody. Thank you for indulging us tonight and for hanging out with us. I look forward to seeing you again next week. We'll leave it there. So, goodbye. Hold on. Hey, you want to say it? Dun. Dun. Dun.